The first 20 minutes and I think the last half hour we did well. I think in between we made too many stupid mistakes, and even with the 1-1 we should just play it out. It's 30 seconds to go and we made a mistake. So but I think the reaction was really good, because they play well. But I think the second half we dominated and we did much better.
What was said at half-time? Because you did concede that goal right before the break.
Yeah, like I said, I think the first 20-25 minutes we did well, and after we made too many stupid mistakes, we choose the wrong options, and I think Southampton came back into the game. Not a lot was said, but we had to play better, and I think we did that.
As for the penalty, you did take it, but did we spot Raheem Sterling asking to take it?
No. Raz just asked me if I wanted to take it, and I just took it. Today it's good. I helped my team get in front, and that's it.
It had to be pinpoint, didn't it? Because Fraser Forster did go the right way.
Yeah, he's a big keeper, so he was close, but I put it enough in the corner with enough power, so it's okay.
How much pressure did that relieve at that point? Because then it did look like City could play with a little bit more confidence once you got back in the lead.
Yeah, I think we didn't play our best, but after that I think we did much better. I think the third and fourth goal were beautiful goals, and then we saw, I think, how good we can play.
Going back to Wembley once again, you've only won the FA Cup once under Pep Guardiola. How much do you really want to win that competition this season?
Well, we want to win every competition we enter, but we've been a couple of times in the semi-finals and we lost that once. So we're very happy and privileged that we can go again, and hopefully we'll win this time.
Congratulations, Kevin. You are the player of the match too. Pep, congratulations, another trip to Wembley. But what did you make of your team's performance today?
We started really well. First 20-25, 3 minutes, and after the last 15, we forgot to play. Knowing that it's so difficult because Southampton is one of the best well-organized teams we face of the season. They push you on intensity, incredible intensity, so it's so difficult. And but the goal we conceded was a consequence, but we forgot to play. The second half was much better, and personality and to play. And they had one chance for Charlie Adams, with the 2-1. But the quality the players make up front, we make the difference. So last game against Crystal Palace, we made chances for a 6-yard box, and today we make incredible goals from outside.
I was going to say that 4 different goal scorers, a comfortable win in the end. How important could this victory be in the context of your season?
Well, it's not a comfortable victory, so they are a tough opponent, and we know it. But of course, now we go international break. It's 2 months left to end the season, being in the 3 competitions, and a semi-final of the FA Cup, quarterfinals for Champions League, and top of the league. And we know we have every game a final, and today was important. Don't lose this chance to to fight for the title.
Congratulations today,
Thank
Pep.
you so much. Thank you.
3 years in a row, he scored a goal in the quarter-final. I mean, it was a penalty on this occasion, but it was a rash challenge, wasn't it, that led to the penalty. Let's have a look at the penalty decision firstly, because at that stage, City they weren't that dominant, were they, Alan?
Yeah, it was a stupid challenge. I mean, he's going nowhere. He's just got to stand up. Yeah. Stay with him. Don't bother. That's exactly what Jesus is wanting and needing, because he's looking at the defender. He's thinking, if you're stupid enough to challenge me, I'll just put my body across you and get the foul. And it really is. It's a foul, right decision. Yeah, absolutely. Good forward play, drawing the defender in, but crazy from the defender.
Yeah. I just think from a defender's point of view, if he watched the way he put one leg, he missed it, and then he tried to put he makes 2 mistakes. If you lose the first one, it's no problem.
Just let him have it.
Let him have it.
There's no danger there.
The danger's behind you, and get into a position where you can try to stop it. But he made 2 bad decisions right after each other.
Yeah. Phil Foden's goal. Oh. I mean, he hadn't been on a few minutes, hadn't he? But what a spectacular strike.
Every time I watch him, whether he starts or he comes off the bench, but what's great about him, just look at the position he gets into here, in between the defence and the midfield. And as a defender, it's so hard because you don't know what to do. Shall I step out? And someone's got space to run in behind. But he just managed to get that little... And people will say, oh, he got a lucky deflection there before he shoots. But he has to be in these positions. And that is the difference. City bring on Foden. Che Adams comes in. But the technique of that And he's a superstar. He really is.
We were talking, Alan, weren't we, earlier about the emerging talent, young English players, with the World Cup coming up obviously at the end of the year, in winter this time, which may or may not suit England. But we're watching. Mason Mount was terrific yesterday. Phil Foden today. You've got
Bellingham,
Grealish and Bellingham and Sancho and Saka and Trent and
it goes on.
The list is. I mean, and you can list about 8 or 10 and still forget half a team.
But there's still quite everything. I think the manager as well. A lot that's come down for the young players to come in, show what they can do. And it's tough because in that right-back position, they've got so many, it's going to be difficult picking.
Reece James.
They've
got some incredible talent coming through. So exciting for England. I mean, they just fell at the final hurdle in the summer, but
bit more mature,
bit more experience, played a bit more football. Some really exciting
positive. Positive.
Anyway, we're talking about the FA Cup at the present moment. Riyad Mahrez, another one of the substitutes. I mean, when you can bring on, what was it, the three on the phone?
No, but this goal is
Mahrez and
it's an outside of the foot from Cancelo. The Gundogan just lays it off, and there, as a defender in this position, it is so hard to mark. Here's the pass I was talking about, Cancelo. But look at Mahrez when he gets himself into space here. As a defender, you'd be wanting to be critical. But because Mahrez can go both ways, you don't know which way to show him. He gives the keeper the eyes like he's going to go to the far post and whips it across the near. Outstanding.
His 22nd goal of the season, his previous best was 18, but that was when he was playing at
Leicester. Well, you had to get Leicester in, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But beautiful football. I mean, Silky's first.
Well, that's the difference when you look at the bench. And I said before the game, that's why I just thought I knew Southampton would give them a tough game. But when you've got the talent of those two or three coming off the bench, I mean, it's a ridiculous pool of players that these clubs have got.
It's an exciting finale to the season for Manchester City now, isn't it? Fighting on 3 fronts. I mean, Liverpool are on all fronts as well. It's going to be. I mean, now the gap's only one at the top of the league.
Liverpool will be there. Or the game at the Etihad is vital. Obviously, Champions League. And the FA Cup. It's exciting times, but I just believe with the quality that Man City can bring off the bench, like shown today, that'll just play a huge part in what happens. Yeah.
Southampton had a great chance at 2-1, didn't they? And obviously, you can always say if.
It's a difference.
But that's
we said at half-time the chance that Armstrong had that he hit the post. 2 minutes later, they go 1-0 down. City score. This happens, it's 2-1 to Man City. I mean, it's an incredible ball and touch from Ward-Prowse into Elyounoussi. Great touch, and that is an unbelievable opportunity. I mean, he hits it anywhere, but straight at the goalkeeper, which is what he does. I mean,
probably
look at that for the pass.
Trying to hit the target.
And the touch. Yeah, but when you get these opportunities against the really good clubs, they've got to go in the back of the net. Otherwise, you get punished. I know we keep saying that, but that's the reality of the situation. That's a really good opportunity, and that should be in the back of the net.
Yeah, brilliant. I thought it was Zach Steffen, though. His position there was really good. I know we had, as a striker point of view, he could have aimed far post, near post, but I just thought the way, because he maybe been at fault for the first goal, the keeper, but I think he redeemed himself there.
They put up a good fight though, Southampton. I mean,
I thought they played some really good football. They had a go as well. They didn't just sit like a lot of teams do, which can be a little bit tedious to watch.
I know that the subs come on and score wonderful goals in Foden and Mahrez, but before that, 2 mistakes lead to 2 Man City goals, don't they? And that's the way Southampton were looking at. I know Man City were superb in that second half and ruthless and clinical. But from a Southampton point of view, they put up a really good fight.
Yeah. How many trophies are going to win this season?
2 out of 3.
You think 2?
2.
Which 2?
I'm not saying.
You can't say that.
I'll tell you what, before we say farewell, I think we can hear from Pep Guardiola's with Kelly.